Bienvenidos a mi canal. Hoy vamos a hacer la primera misión. Un giro inesperado sigue a Pepi. Esta misión es de las moraditas que tienen una estrellita. De las de aquí, de esta sección. Esta misión es la primera que te dan en la estación espacial de Erta, zona de mando principal. Bueno, comencemos.
That's Professor Capote? Are you sure Arlen was here, Peppy? Weird. Why would he visit this Casanova? Look at all his fans. Need I say more? Behold, the winner of the Most Awesome Researcher contest. It's better if I don't show my face. See if you can get some intel out of him.
I must confess that I too was terrified. Petrified even. But there remained a light in my heart. That light was the happy smiles on all—
Master Capote thinks about me!
Oh, it's you! Long time no see. Are you okay? You look troubled. That's quite a wrinkled brow. Come, join the others and listen to me recount the tale of the Legion's invasion. I'm sure your memory of the events will dispel your worries. The Antimatter Legion barely missed me, and that's when I saw your faces.
Long live Master Capote!
Aha! I see you no longer look troubled. There is only one word to describe your expression. Such is the power of my rhetoric. It creates an energy that uplifts the soul. Arlen? Yes. I know him. After all, my calling is to light up the heart of every person on the space station. Forgive me, but I cannot tell.
Insert dramatic pause and sudden drama here.
Everyone knows the most important word in my life is principle.
Wait a minute. Last time he said the most important word in his life was
We need to update Master Capote's life wiki. This will be version 12.0 of his life keywords.
Anyway, I do not lie. Regrettably, I already swore on my life that I, Capote, would never tell anyone Captain Arlen's secret. You don't understand what I'm trying to say at all. Crises, disasters, these are just mirages of the material plane. All you see are the minuscule risks of the immediate situation. But did you ever consider that if I am their lighthouse?
Oh, Master Capote is so considerate.
Wow, the cringe is strong.
Seems like you already know what kind of person I am. Seems like you already know what— Captain Arlen had a similar expression, but answers are not easy to give. Can't even imagine the difficulty.
His words match Arlen's work.
I didn't. So.
I can't let him.
Listen here.
Must you said the exact yes, the part about
I'm gonna print out the
Transcript. I didn't think a clue like. This is the one who mentioned the
Hey, you've been talking Master Capote's ear off this whole time.
I bet you do. You would.
You even memorized the internal testing content for.
You must be one.
You're on the same side.
Ugh.
What happened to you, Arlen? Why did you have to get that sleazy Capote to help you with a trial? Yeah, I guess that... The Santa against the... Yuck, so slime. Looks like a candid... There's a... So Arlen did... Ugh. Huh. Is this... So that's... How... I need to talk to... Peppy? That's Dan Hung, and there are still remnants.
Don't mess with it. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Rules are made to be broken.
You can fight it, or rock with it!
A sharp scythe needs target.
What are you doing here? Then be careful. Arlan isn't here.
Yes, brother.
Yes, but I saw.
That trial. I think it must.
No way. They're not. Arlan came to. So I.
That brother
Arlan and I. That's all. He gave me a.
I found a move aside. What?
He said he read it also. Firstly, secondly, lastly, I believe he came to. If you want to find Arlan.
Oh, Arlen. Yeah, Peppy?
So Peppy can locate March just by looking at a photo of her. Is he really using scent to track?
What a cute... Hey, he's a new face and you're not. Huh, this little guy looks familiar. Are you Arlen's Peppy? Oh, I'm sorry. Your master isn't here. He kept harping on about Don Hung being a true warrior. Oh, he did say that completing an assignment with me would help. It felt like he learned a lot from me. We were investigating suspicious crystals together. I could tell he was giving himself. I told him, but when he heard, and then he just come to think of.
I read.
Hey, real.
I hope Arlen.
I've never seen any.
I'm okay.
Turn it up!
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Are you okay, my lady?
Arlen,
Lady Asta? Why are you crying? Are you hurt?
I'm sorry.
Huh?
It's all my fault. I've been putting too much on your plate, and that's why you looked up ways to manage the pressure. I honestly didn't realize that these things would bring you so much stress. I just want to say I'm sorry.
My lady, You didn't give me any pressure.
Arlen, you don't need to hide this from me any longer. She and I know all about the trials you're putting yourself through. If you can't forgive me right now, then I'll reflect further and find a way to...
But, my lady...
Firstly, your trial of the heart. You went to Professor Capote and asked him to simulate conversations with you so you could better understand your boss. And the evidence is... Firstly, your trial of the heart. You went to Professor Capote and asked him to simulate conversations with you so you could better understand your boss. And the evidence is... This handwritten fan reply. This is your handwriting, Arlen. No need to explain. This is Professor Capote's autograph, all right. But you can't hide your handwriting. The way you join your letters is no different to your childhood diary entries.
I did write this for Professor Capote.
You're head of the security department. You don't have anything to do with Professor Capote. Don't go spilling the beans just yet. This evidence is a bit of a stretch. Do we have anything? Master Capote's... This transcript records what you asked Capote to help you with. Here, we can see a bossy manager and you being asked to do things outside of your job description. Clearly, Professor Capote is unlikely to master my speech or mannerisms anytime soon. Oh, but the content is the key. I am...
My lady, I did speak to Professor Capote, and I did ask him some things, but they had nothing to do with you. I've never experienced any pressure with you.
Oh, Arlen, won't you accept my apology? I'll just have to show you more evidence. We know the essence of your trial of the heart, and we also know that you asked Dunhung to help you complete the trial of the mirror. I'm so sorry, Arlen. Until I spoke with Dan Heng, I never realized how much pressure was...
Miss, I really don't.
Hold it! I have evidence. This footprint! I bought these shoes for you. I remember the size and the design. This is undoubtedly your footprint. But I can tell a lot from the details. Such as, you used a lot of force. You had a...
Oh, she can't even make things up anymore. You have more evidence, right?
Your ID pass! This isn't just any old station pass, is it? A photo of Peppy!
Lady Asta,
No, Arlen. You don't need to find excuses for your actions. The combination of your simulated conversations with Capote and the entry in your work log about playing holodisc with Peppy, it points to one thing. Me getting you to look after Peppy is the greatest source of your stress. You even printed out a photo of Peppy to constantly remind yourself to look after him. I know exactly what message you're trying to drill into yourself by sticking this photo onto your pass. Arlen, taking Peppy out to play is an assignment from lead researcher Asta. You better throw that holodisc like it's a full-on discus. If you spare any effort, Lady Asta will find out and punish you terribly for all eternity.
my lady, don't you think that's a long thought to think? Lady Asta, please! I didn't do any of these trials because of you. I always try to complete every assignment you give me, regardless of whether it's within my job description. I really like taking Peppy out to play.
Asta, I don't think Arlan is upset with you.
But Arlen doesn't have any other bosses. Who else would it be? March, he asked to accompany you so he could learn how to manage his stress, right?
What? Arlan wanted to go on assignments just to experience stress? Phew. Good thing I let him go alone. My calming influence would have ruined his training. Guess I made the right decision after all. What did he say? That I'm good at solving people's problems?
Oh, Arlen, all I want you to understand is how sincerely I'm reflecting on my actions. Please, accept my apology.
But, my lady...
Stop! Arlen, I understood the level of stress you're dealing with as soon as I saw this photo.
Didn't I take that photo?
I'm always giving you tasks and assignments, but I never actually see how you take to the battlefield. When I saw this photo, when I saw you fighting alone just now, I'm just sorry that I gave you the stress of all my private affairs on top of an already stressful job. Please, forgive me, Arlen.
My lady, I'm very touched, but I started this trial because of Madame Herta.
What?
Whenever she's back on the space station, Madame Herta assigns me things outside the security department remit. Even if I dared to refuse, I wouldn't know how. Whether it's helping her test some new specimen, or looking for ancient documents I've never even heard of. Assignments like those were okay before the invasion. But now, I need to focus on clearing out any last traces of the Legion.
Aha! So you're trying to learn how to reject Herta and then put it into practice.
Yes. I found an anonymous handwritten journal while I was cleaning up. It mentioned 36 different strategies for relieving pressure. That's where I read about the trials. Yes, there were detailed notes, so I wanted to give them a try. I'm sorry, my lady. I didn't want to bother anyone, so I didn't mention it.
So, you don't feel pressured around me?
I've never felt pressured around you, my lady.
All right. It's all a misunderstanding. You two should reflect on your actions. Right? Yeah. See, the two of us would never have misunderstandings like this. You keep saying that. What did Don Hung even say?
Thank you for helping Lady Asta. And for coming to find me.
You're welcome. Although if you really want to thank me, let me play Hollow Disc with Peppy, please.
Bueno, ya quedó la misión. Ya me ayudó a subir a nivel 20, ya me desbloqueé varias cositas. Bueno, si les gustó el video suscríbanse, dejen un like y nos vemos en el próximo video. Adiós.